Hi, and welcome to the Internet Marketing Plan for Front Range Dream by Jazz Social Media. I hope you enjoy it. What I did is go through your entire internet presence, go through the searches and the local pages, the social networks, and see just what you have going. Let's look at your website first to see what the public sees. Your website looks good and it functions well. At first glance, the front page looks really good. It's got the moving pictures and the blue and, it's all fancy, but it doesn't size well for some devices. For instance, this is a screenshot of how it looks on iPad, which is confusing. If I went on iPad, I'd probably go to a different site. So I'd recommend getting a good mobile design for your site. This is how it looks on the 27-inch monitor, and you can see that things don't line up correctly. When the website first loads, it pauses to redirect to myfrontrangerealtors.com and then back to My Front Range Dream. If you're doing something there, technically, I think it can be done better to hide that so it looks more professional. All the phone numbers on your site should be active links. This will allow people who use their phones to browse to just click on the phone number and call you directly with one click. This is really important these days, as 60-70% of your customers will be on mobile devices. The property search should be in your top menu. This is the most important thing on your site, and it should be everywhere on your site. It's what most people come to your site to do. The team page. As you can see, the team page loads with no info up top, so I think this layout can be improved. Scrolling down on the team page, we get to small white text on a blue background. Now, studies have shown that this is hard to read and people won't stay on a page with these colors. It'll cause headaches. That's why you almost always see dark text on light backgrounds, so that should be fixed. On your team page, I suggest putting the same background on all of the pictures. I can do that with Photoshop. It gives a solid team look, and then a team picture together is a really good idea. So is a team video, just showing how you guys relate to each other, being happy, being knowledgeable. Put all your contact info on your team page, and the About Cherry Creek Properties button doesn't work. Missing pages make the visitor think the website's outdated or maybe you're out of business. Search. When I click on the words map search, nothing happens, so I have to figure out to click on the map itself. Some people won't be able to do that. Both should be active links. Search is the most important part of your website. First, people will look at your site to see if you're in business, if you're professional, and then they'll search for properties. The search has to be easy and prevalent everywhere. Find my dream home. You can see that this is a daunting project. If I came to this page just to see what you have here, I would leave. You should either collect information on a page or allow a search. People like to know exactly what they're filling out, and a quick search is what most people want. Most people will never ever fill out any form with this many boxes. So what I do is provide a quick search with just a few options, leave them another option to contact you for info if they want to, and the contact form should have as little as possible, just a first name, email address, and phone number. And it's shown that people will fill out that much. Search Colorado Springs properties. Again, this is a daunting form, especially with white on blue. This search discourages me. Should always present options for search with a quick search available, And ideally, people should be able to have a basic search, an advanced search, a map search, and ID and address in case they have an address from someone they want to look up. Make everything as simple as possible. Featured properties. To me, these properties don't look featured. You want them big, beautiful pictures. Pretty, pretty, pretty. You have to squint to see these pictures. You want to invite the user to see more. Military bases. Okay, most of the other menu options don't work, making the website visitor wonder if you're still open for business. Some of the options that don't work are military bases, Colorado Springs areas, financing options, and decide to sell. Military bases, as you know, it's probably why you included it, is really important here in the Springs. And we can set that up by zip code or all kinds of ways. I also found this, myfrontrangedream.net. This website shows up in Google searches. If it's an old site, it should be deleted and have both domain names point to the new site. If you don't want to compete with yourself, you don't want to do this, and you don't want to send visitors to an old, outdated site. Both of these domain names are owned by Tammy Whalen through domain.com. And then myfrontrangedream.net is hosted by Amazon, and myfrontrangedream.com is hosted by Unified Layer. I don't use either of these providers, so I don't know too much about them. But you want to get one hosting provider and one domain registrar, have everything there, and have them all work together for your good. Using subdomains. Subdomains can be one of the best ways to increase traffic on the site. You can use any domain name you want without paying for it. So anything you can think of that you want. Colorado Springs Real Estate you can use. And it would be Colorado Springs Real Estate .myfrontrangedream.com. You can use anything you want, and it can really increase traffic. And I can set that up with the new website. Okay, website suggestions. Put the website in a new mobile-ready theme that's good for real estate. I use the Genesis framework, which I've found powerful, easy to use. It's always updated. I can use it locally, easy to back up, everything. Expand and simplify your search. Fill out all the pages on your site and delete the empty ones, and eliminate old copies of your website. Localized SEO. This is extremely important for companies offering local services. What you do is make sure that all local listing pages will have you on them, and then they'll all show up on Google just like social networks will. Look up current local searches for products and services, and make sure we have destinations. Pages like Dexnos, Yellow Pages, Google Pages, City Search, Super Pages, Trulia, Zillow. Those are the industry pages. Facebook. I looked at you on Facebook, and it looks like you haven't posted since 2015, about a year ago. So we need to come up with a plan for that. You need to post daily, not more than daily, but daily on the page, not like from a program like Zillow or Hootsuite or CirclePix or something, but on the page. I need to go to the page and actually post. Now, I can post more stuff from CirclePix or Zillow or Hootsuite, but we need to have one on the page because of the way Facebook does things. On this cover photo, it's a beautiful photo, but I think that the logo and the words on that photo could be put on there more professionally, make it look better, and I can do that for you. Make the contact us button, the blue button there, make it call you instantly. So if somebody is looking you up on Facebook, they click there, it'll just ring you. Put search in your options. Have a search page right here on Facebook. Use Facebook Messenger at myfrontrangedream for contact texts. This can be a great tool. increase the number of followers you have to at least 2,500 for a good reach. And I can do that through Facebook ads. It might take about, let's see, you've got 400 people now, maybe 4 Facebook ads of 1 week each at $10 a week for Facebook to do that. And that's included in my charges. Now use your professional page for your company and your personal pages for home and family. I looked at Tammy's page and she's got professional stuff on her personal page, and it's good to divide that up. I didn't find a Twitter account. If you don't have one, we should set that up. It's easy to set up and maintain, and it's worth it. On LinkedIn, I found Tammy. We need to make one for Todd, and it needs to be upgraded. It still shows Cherry Creek Properties, and we just need to make sure it's current. It would be good to have pages, pictures that are the same picture all over the web. So let's put the same picture on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on the website, on YouTube, everywhere. Let's use all the same stuff. Here's YouTube. As you can see, we need a logo. So we keep the branding the same. It would be good to have the same background picture too. Use YouTube. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And when you add a video on YouTube, you'll be on the front page of Google that day. And Google owns YouTube, of course, so they're going to show all kinds of stuff that you put up there. They're going to feature it, and your search will go way up. Add videos of your property, add people testimonials, happy interviews of yourself, statuses. Just get on there and pick up your phone and make a 15-second video of yourself talking about a new property. If you go to a property, do a little tour with your voice. If you don't like it, how it turns out, send it to me and I can edit it. I do video editing, everything. So it's easy to do with your phone. But you definitely need an intro video on YouTube. So when people come here, there's going to be an intro video that says who you are and what you do. Zillow looks good. Your Zillow page is excellent. You've got a great little video here. You should use this on the front page of your site and on all your social networks. Let's do more of this. This is a shameless plug showing you some of the recent websites I've done. These are mostly real estate sites, and these people also use me for their Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and they have me on retainer for $300 a month for their site and for everything else. On retainer, I do everything for them. So they always know that somebody's there. Any ideas they have, anything they have, I just get to it right away. My clients always come first, so when I'm doing new stuff, it might be a little slow, but as soon as you're my client, I usually get back to you within an hour if you send me something. So what I'll do for you, I'll create a new mobile-ready website that will attract visitors and make sure the SEO on that site is great. And I'll make sure your SEO on the rest of the internet is good. I'll create and maintain social network pages on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube for you. I'll create Facebook ads that will get your followers up to 2,500. I'll post daily on Facebook and Twitter for you for 1 month. And the total investment is $2,500, which is well worth it. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this presentation and learned from it. You can use this evaluation in any way you want, absolutely free, whether you hire me or not. I enjoyed checking you out online. You guys look like great folks. If you have any questions, make sure and contact me. And here's my contact info. Text, messenger, and email are the best. Calling me on the phone doesn't always work well. I'm definitely a text, messenger, and email person. It's great to meet you, and I hope to talk with you soon.